All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders, Great Millstone, who teach very well, while I learned this truth from, and salutation out there to the hopeful elect who continue to push this word in our truth, faith, and sincerity. And also, Shalom to all the men, women, and children who sincerely believe upon the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And today, man, just basically getting on the time that we're coming in, because we're not in the times that everything is going to go back to normal. The times of rejoicing, and the times of basically everything is going to be okay. No, we're coming into the times of evil. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and start off with that in the book of Ezekiel. Because again, the times that's creeping up upon the planet Earth is times like never before, as is written in Jeremiah and Daniel, man. These times that we're coming in is unprecedented times. But guess what? These times must happen. So let's read this real quick. Ezekiel 7, verse 5. Thus saith the Lord, power and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. Yes, and that word evil, Eve goes back into time. That word ill actually goes back into bad. So the Lord said only bad times is going to come upon the planet Earth. And people think if Kamala get in, it's going to be better. If Trump get in, it's going to be better. Not knowing that, hey, the ones that's pulling the strings in the background is going to make it worse on you people. Again, whether it be in the form of inflation or whether it be in the form of these guys signing a legislation to put a device in your skin, man. Let's go ahead and read this again. It says, thus saith the Lord, power and evil, and only evil, behold, is come, and end is come. The end is come. It watches for thee. Behold, it is come. Yes, and it says the end and evils. Why it's synonymous with each other? Because in order for us to enter into the kingdom of heaven, we have to go through an evil period, man. For lack of better words, let's say if you play a video game, you have to beat the final boss before the game is completed, man. We must go through the valley of the shadow of death in order for us to receive the kingdom of heaven, man. So let's get this real quick in the book of Acts 14, jumping down to verse 22. It says, in confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith. And right there, why is Paul encouraging brothers, man? Because Paul knew it was ahead. If you read up in the chapter, they wanted to kill Paul, man. Paul was going through a lot of things, but guess what? When he got through it, he strengthened the people, man. He told the people what the battle is all about. You know, because Jake get it misconstrued. Motherfuckers think it's about themselves. You know? Motherfuckers think it's about how you feel. I mean, really, it's about Yahweh Shai, man. And it's going to be made known on what side you're with in that time. You know? Read this again. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples. You know, the ones that truly believe. You discipline yourself. That's what disciples go back into, man. You discipline yourself for not eating pork, not eating Doritos. You discipline yourself for not popping another man's wife. Continuing on. It says, in exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So in order for us to enter into the kingdom of heaven, guess what? We must go through much tribulation, man. We already know the scriptures in the last days, perilous times shall come. So it's only going to get worse and worse as we get closer into the end. So what man shall we ought to be, man? Shall we be a man that's over emotional? Shall we be a man that's just so wrapped up in yourself you can't see yourself? Should you be a man, or should you be a man that's trying to get right with the Most High? That's trying to get right with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai before things get even worse, man. Because people don't expect a lockdown to happen again. People don't expect evils to sneak up upon the planet Earth. Only thing these people expect is LeBron James in basketball season, Tom Brady in football season, and college football. And that's why the Lord is going to sneak up upon you niggas with your pants down. And it's well deserved, because you heard the warning, but it was you that didn't take heed to the warning, man. So destruction is going to come upon you. Let's go ahead and get something real quick. This is the book of Jeremiah 11, and I'm going to jump down to verse 11. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. Yes, the Lord is going to bring a bad thing upon you that you can't get rid of, man. You ain't going to be able to escape those robotic dogs or even the famine. The concentration camps, man. These bad times that's creeping upon the planet Earth is going to fuck a lot of people up. Why? Because they're not built in the spirit. Let's go ahead and continue on. It says, and though they shall cry unto me, I would not hearken unto them. So the Lord said he's not going to hearken unto you when you cry. Because the Lord gave you a chance. But when you wanted to call the Lord back, it was too late. You know? Let's go ahead and read a little bit more. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse jumping down to verse 14. It says, therefore pray not thou for these people, neither lift up cry or prayer for them, for I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble. So the Lord is blocking off the niggas who didn't hearken, man. The Lord is blocking off for the niggas who didn't take this word serious and who didn't have a sense of urgency, man. Because again, niggas get it misconstrued what this truth is really about, man. You know, Jake already think he can pass the little things you went through in your life. You think you could pass Jacob's trouble? No, man. The time of Jacob's trouble is going to be something you never seen before. The Lord is going to bring your worst fears upon you. Apparitions, famine, your own family turning on you. All these things is what the Lord warned us about. But let's get this real quick. And guess what? We warned you the same thing. But guess what happened? Proverbs 1. And I'm going to jump down to verse. Yep, let's go right here. This Proverbs 1. And I'm going to start at verse 23. Turn you up my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. And how is the Lord doing that? By sending his prophets on the highways and byways. Preaching, man. Letting you know what the Lord said. The Lord said destruction coming. Destruction coming. But you guys don't want to listen. Continuing on. Because I have called and you refuse. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. So the Lord, he extended himself, man. But guess what you guys did? Y'all pulled away the shoulder. The Lord extended himself, and what did you guys did? Y'all basically said, fuck the Lord, man. You know? And that's a fearful thing, because even though you ain't said, out your mouth physically, you said with your actions, man. You know? Continuing on, though. It says, but ye have said not in all my counsel, and with none of my reproof, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. Yes, so the Lord, he said he's going to mock when your fear cometh, man. So when all hell come upon you, and you be whining and crying and running away, that's going to be the Lord mocking you. You was once a thick broad. Now you only 120 pounds. It's a part of the Lord going to mock you, people. Continuing on, though. Let's finish it off. It says, when your destruction, it's like when your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me. But I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. So this is the time to get right with the Lord now, man. Not later. You know? Let's go ahead and continue on. It says, for they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. And we can see that, man. Again, even though you don't disrespect the Lord out your mouth personally, you disrespecting the Lord by your actions. Even you not calling him by his real name, man. That's a part of you disrespecting the Lord, man. The Heavenly Father. So let's go ahead and end off right here. Because again, it's good to get right with the Lord now before all hell break loose, man. It's good to get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua before the evils get even worse. Let's get this in the book of Sirach 18, jumping down to verse 22. It says, before thou pray, prepare thyself, and be not one. It's like, and be not as one that tempteth the Lord. So when you pray, You have to pray for the right things, man. Don't be the guy that tempt the Lord. Instead of, it's a famine coming, but you praying for big booty women, man. Destruction and evil is increasing upon the planet Earth, but you praying for a big screen TV, tickets to the Alabama game, man. You know? Continuing on, think upon the wrath that shall be at the end, in the time of vengeance when he shall turn away his face. So again, seek the Lord now while he may be found, man. Because when he is not found, it's only bad things going to happen. So yeah, I pray this video was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to my apostle, elders, great millstone, and Shalom.